Your First Jungle Clear, episode number 47, the show dedicated to perfecting your early game as a jungler. 5 games to review today, guys. Game 1, excellent lesson playing against Kayn. Never let this happen to you. Use your ward correctly. Don't let your Raptors and your red get taken in front of your face. Game 2, this is my favorite review for today, especially for highly elo players, not thinking about the waves, especially for your win condition lanes, which was bot in this case, thinking about the bounce back, playing to protect, looking to stack dragons. Game 3, we found out that Rengar is actually very strong and actually does beat Lee Sin 1v1, despite thinking the opposite before going into that game. Something to note for my games as well for the future. Game 4, the power of playing a farming jungler in gold. This is an excellent review for those of you that play champs that like to full clear. Diana, assume the enemy jungler is going to start bot because they do most of the time in gold. Path opposite to them. Get a massive experience in gold lead. I show you exactly how to do that in that review. And then game 5 was a pretty good game. Pathing towards the win condition was correct and the full clear, but we need to make sure we're tracking the enemy jungler where they start. Really important, so then weird things don't happen in the game. Let's jump in, guys, and get into the details. First review for today's episode. Nocturne versus Kayn. This is Void. This is EU West Diamond 2. All right, so thinking about pathing options here. Looks like we have a Karthus. We're versing a Karthus bot lane with a Renata. We have a Pyke Kai'Sa. I'm definitely thinking about looking to potentially kill bot. If we burn some flashes here, we'll be fantastic for Pyke. Veigar versus Zed. You know, Veigar's going to be looking to scale, maybe looking to help out Veigar a little bit. Not really going to be gankable early. We do have a Darius into Trundle top as well. That's going to be pretty chaotic, potentially. I think this Trundle is going to be going for some kills, so... We are versus Kayn, who's going to be also looking to full clear. So I think we could path either end, either or. I'm not too fussed this game, but I would prefer bot. Let's see what Mr. Voyboy does. All right, so he's starting top, pathing towards bot. Look at Trundle, man. He's trying to do some little cheese, man. I love it. Trundle with the Ghost Ignite. He's obviously going to do something like this. Holy moly. Okay, this is the Kayn thing. Okay. All right, so this is a quick, nice end of review, guys. This is against champs like Kayn and stuff like that. What we're going to be doing is straight out of base. You're going to ward this. This just needs to be warded for when you do your clear because Kayn's love to do this little cheese thing. All right. So this is a nice quick end of review, guys. Here, just to sure against Kayn, make sure you ward outside your Raptors so he doesn't do this cheese. You can ward a little bit here potentially or here. Either or I think is fine because you still should be able to see him walking, but it's going to be really on the edge of this bush or if not here. But again, the approach is the mindset, make sure we just ward so that then Kayn does not do this to us because this is end of review. Obviously losing our red here and we lost our Raptors because he starts the Raptors. So let's just show you what Kayn does specifically. He sits in this bush, he comes here, bam, and then that's end of review. All right, good first review, guys. Good lesson from the first one already. This should never, ever, ever, ever be happening in your games. All right, this is Raymond, Master on the North American server. We got Xin Zhao into Kindred. I do like playing Xin Zhao into Kindred because it's very hard for him to kite you with your W and E if you use it correctly, and you can obviously ult him out of his ult and all that good stuff. It's just really good matchup in my eyes, and you just destroy him early game. All right, so thinking about in terms of pathing here. GP, Singe top, I wouldn't probably worry too much about that. I'll be thinking about pathing bot here. Definitely Misfortune Nami, this is going to be a bit of a bully lane. It's just going to be absolute chaos bot. So whatever my pathing is wants to be this early game, I just want to be bot. End of story. That's what I'm thinking about here. You can look to play around and protect mid as well. I'm definitely thinking about mid. Zoe has Exhaust Electrocute here. So mid bot is my focus. So let's see what Mr. Raymond does here, so he is warding this path in towards top. I wouldn't waste my ward here, to be honest. I don't really see them invading, really, like, you know. So I would hold this ward. Holding ward is very, very useful for champs like Xin Zhao in the early game. It just gives you lots of options, you know, to do some tracking and stuff. I'm not scared of an invade this game. Kindred would have to be a psychopath to invade that. All right, so, yep, good. I like Raymond's path in here. Clear, clear, clear. Do we know where the enemy jungler starts? The enemy jungler has started Is that a red start? Let's just double check. Okay, that looks like a blue start from the Kindred. So we know that because they lost mana and stuff like that. You can always check that as well. Blue, Gromp, Wolves. Oh, Bots heavy train already. I love this. This is getting me excited already, guys. This is going to be a 3 camping to make sure these guys don't get level 2 and get the waves in. Let's see what Raymond does here. Does he run straight down here? I'll be running straight down here. Because you're going to miss your window really quick potentially here. If they're able to like, because what Xerath and stuff needs to be doing right now, smashing this wave, smashing this wave. Actually, not necessary. Actually, I don't think they need to do that at all. Let's see what happens here actually. Because the wave's just going to get too big and it's going to be ungankable is basically my point. Okay. This looks like it will work. We know there's no sums. All right, this is fantastic. All right, this still works. I love this a lot. Great. We're bot. We're killing them. Fantastic. Good stuff, Raymond. All right, we know Kindred's top side, but looks like he did like a reverse clear. So he's down bot here. He gets the crab. Ooh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Well played to Kindred. He skipped his Gromp, did he? No, he didn't. That's just a bug on the map. Ooh, that's good. That's good from Kindred. I like that a lot. That's good pathing. Well played, Mr. Kindred. All right, we come here. We catch this. Good. All right, so we're going to be really focused on bot wave now, guys. We need to be thinking about what's going to be, what's the interaction with the bot wave going to be happening here. So we have 900 gold. Our first recall is ideally 1100 gold on Xin Zhao. So we know bot wave is going to be bouncing back. I'll tell you what. All right, so this is a little bit of a path in error from Mr. Xin Zhao here. So Raymond, what you need to do here, you definitely can't prevent them from pushing this wave in. So obviously the interaction with the wave right now is it's going to push back to the tower, and then it's like your mindset now right now is it needs to be with bot wave is to play off the bounce. And the great thing you could do right now is what I'll be doing. I'll walk all the way to my Gromp, do my Wolves, reset, come bot, play off the bounce, look to do Dragon, anything like that, and look to protect bot. Let's see what happens if he doesn't do this here. I'm going to show you guys exactly what's going to happen here. All right, so you see how right now we're playing off the bounce here? Your bot lane will die now because you're not there to protect them. If Kindred reset and went bot, but I guess they're fine at this point because Kindred didn't do that. But yeah, I think this is huge path in error here by Raymond. This is a bit of a... Yeah, I mean, this is cool. This will work, I guess. But again, I'm playing... My mindset's more to be playing off this bot lane a lot and start stacking dragons. All right, that's it for this review. Good work, everyone. That's the key learnings from this one. Resetting on... Looking for your ideal reset and playing off, bounce waves, looking to protect, especially lanes that are your win condition. You have to be bot this game, which we identified in the win condition in the early game. All right, game 3 for YFJC today. We have Lee Sin into Rengar. This is David v Grandmaster on the North American server. Lee Sin into Rengar. Lee Sin, obviously very strong early game champion. We have a Thresh Shaven bot lane. We've got a TF with Ignite mid. We've got a Sindra with Ignite top. This game is the beautiful Lee Sin game, guys. Yeah, we got pressure in lots of lanes. Rengar, we're going to be able to beat his head in early game as well. So let's see what David does here, but I think we can do a lot of adaptions here. Whenever I feel like I have lots of options as a stronger early game jungler, I do this with Rek'Sai a lot. I love to start red, assess where they start, and then, potentially do 3 camp, like vertical here potentially. If let's say Rengar starts blue, then I want to do red Raptor's Gromp and get in his face and play around my Draven Thresh and counter gank. So I always find red start is the best for being the most versatile. Looks like we're doing a bit of an invade here. This is good as well. I like this a lot. I love the aggression. This is an Echo mid. He's going to be pretty useless. And we have gold card TF. So I love this invade. This is fantastic stuff. If I'm Rengar, you should be 100% expecting this as well. So just the note here, what I do specifically against these games where I know I'm going to invade. Oh, they stack. That's what they do here. That's smart. But let's say if what I do is I literally will just stand on this corner. They come in, they see here, and then I just like back off. And then we know where they start. And then you just come here and get a ward in their jungle and stuff like that and sort of go into a trade sides of the map situation. So, yeah, they should definitely be expecting. Because obviously the enemy team is playing around this, which is really good. But yeah, I love this from the red team here from David. This is fantastic. You know, use your Thresh, use your Draven, use your TF. Let's get aggressive. You know, as I said, that we're so much stronger, level 1 in the early game, yeah. All right, so let's see how we continue the pressure. Do we want to start the red buff? We just back out. Yep, this is the safe option. All right, and we know Rengar is starting blue. So red, we're starting blue, so we're matching the Rengar. This is good. I definitely want to match the Rengar and deny his options. So this is going to work out well for us as well. Just do a nice, beautiful 3 camp. All right, so top's pushing. They're heavy trading. Mid is getting a little bit pushed. No, TF will be fine here. Good. I think skipping the Raptors is good. I want to put the pressure on Rengar here. Let's see if we invade his top side here. Whoa, Rengar. What a beast. I did not expect this. He did Red Raptors Gromp and then invades. What a crazy man. What was the lane states that Rengar was invading here? He went to invade the red with Singed and Missing and TF mid with an Echo, a level 2 Echo. Crazy, 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 crazy stuff, guys. I would never expect this from Rengar. All right, so we do get completely chunked. All right, so what happens here, guys? This is a bit of a disaster. So we get chunked completely, don't we? I guess we need to just jump over this wall quickly, but we don't really have W, right? So we have no flash, so I guess we can't, can we? Wow, well played to Rengar. I guess it works. We're getting collapsed on. We're just really stuck because we have no ward and we just get one shot. We can't even W. And the enemy team's back in the game. All right, so how can we play this better, guys? So we ward hop. I guess we just have to just run. I guess we just have to leave here. We just don't win anymore, do we? We've got a level 2 Singe. He's not going to offer much. We just got to leave, unfortunately. Now we're stuck. We're trapped. Yeah. All right, so let's look at now. So let's see how we recover. So obviously we die. Then out of base, what does Lee Sin want to do here? All right, so first thing I'll be doing is checking bot because that's the first option that I'm thinking about because in my mind, I've sort of lost full control of topside here. But I do like this from David because what he's identifying right now is that he wants to get aggressive in the face of Rengar because he knows that these camps are still up for Rengar because he did Red Raptors Gromp. He has a pickaxe, so he's like, I want to get into his face here. I'm not going to just let him get my Raptors and just run away scot-free and get all of these camps. So I do like this. Singe is coming on the map with him as well, but unfortunately, I don't think level 2 Singe does that much. So he's chasing him. Dude, Rengar just does damage, man. And I guess we couldn't as well because TF was going to base. Yeah, we're also going to need to play off our laners here, guys. But Echo also does need to base as well. We probably just can't invade anyway because Echo will just collapse. Yeah, I actually don't even think this works. I really think that what David needs to do here is just go straight bots out of base, I think. Look to take potentially his Krugs, maybe his second Raptors. But it's fine though. I don't think that this is too bad. Good. Play for the second Raptors. Excellent. because we know that Rengar's probably going to be spending time taking his top camps, but Rengar does a really good recall there, by the way. He recalls, he doesn't even do these camps. Ooh, I mean, this could have been really over for Lee Sin here. I've definitely been in this situation many times in my games where what I do is, you know, as the Rengar here, he knows that Lee Sin is going to be, I mean, I guess they have all the wards there, so they know, but he should be going straight to his Raptors outer base. Imagine if Rengar went straight to the Raptors outer base, by the way, guys, to defend the Raptors. Like, David's dead here. So this is a little bit coin flippy for David. I think Rengar misplayed this a little bit. All right, so not much we can do here. We know Rengar's bot. We got wards. We just need to hit our camps. Let's just hit our camps. Good, good, good. Come mid. Find a little free kill. Excellent. And we just look to gank top. Top's looking to get his wave in. Excellent. This looks like a pretty free kill as well. Rengar ganks mid. And we kill top. And there we go. So I guess good recovery here, but this definitely could have gone south pretty easily. But overall, good early game from the Lee Sin, and I guess good early game from the Rengar. This is actually well played to him. Again, I would never expect that invade on my red in a million years. The fact that, you know, top priority and all that sort of stuff. Maybe this guy just knows his limits. Maybe I don't know enough about Rengar. He's just that strong level 3. I thought Lee Sin would win, but I guess that if Rengar gets the jump on any champ first, he just wins. This is Tevin, gold 4 on North American server. This is Diana versus Trundle. Diana's champ identity is obviously, you know, farm up, look to counter gank, path the lanes with priority. So thinking about what we want to be doing this game. So first we do a little bit of an invade here. We have a Yi top, which is definitely a very interesting thing to see, but this is gold 4. We're against a Trundle. So mindset here would be, as Diana, I want to be sort of avoiding Trundle quite a bit. We need to adapt to where he starts. But what we know, and this is a gold specific thing, guys, from my experience reviewing thousands of games in gold, especially the low gold, enemy junglers always start red. Bot side, sorry. They start bot side because they like to get the hard leash. So what I'm thinking here right now is Diana, champ identity, let's just get 100 CS ahead of Trundle. I'm going to start red, Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Blue, Gromp. And then, you know, you can look to the crab. And then if he doesn't do Raptors, take the Krugs. If he does take his Raptors, you know, just come here and then take the Krugs, hold your ward over this. So then you can track him and then just come back and just do a second full clear. Obviously, we're going to have to adapt if we need a gank, but that would be my overarching game plan in this game. All right, so we do invade with Nautilus and they stack, dude. These guys are stacking, man, in gold. This is awesome. I love this. This is awesome. And then Diana's forced to start blue, this is a bit disastrous because we're going to be matching the Trundle now. So already this is not the game plan that I want at all. And as we expected, they got leashed bot, Trundle started bot, and then this. So again, guys, let's just think about that original game plan, you know, that we talked about. Imagine how good this game would be. And this is just very predictable. We could predict it before. And I said that before I even saw the game. We just started red, bam, 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 take these 2 camps. You know, we're ahead instantly 16 CS this game because we're going to be denying, you know, -4, and +4 for us, which is actually a 16 CS lead in the jungle in like the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game. So this is pretty much end of review just from pathing, but let's keep looking just so we can take another learning from this. And again, this is really applying the mindset, the concept of gold junglers always start red. I mean, bot side. Again, sorry, bot side. All right, so Trundle was going to gank top here. I'll be spam pinging this. This guy's going to die 100%. But that's fine. There's nothing really we can do about this. We could look to counter gank this potentially, but, you know, just doing the full clear. Yeah. Why is this guy not warding or anything, man? Come on, what's going on here? Yeah, so something definitely to think about here. Think about a counter gank. But yeah, again, I think the key thing here is I'm happy to let top die anyway and just do that initial path in again. Let's just get super far ahead. And then we could look to gank bot or something. It would be fantastic for us. So really, really good review here. I think the key learnings from this one is as farming junglers in gold, always assume They will start bot side. It's good to path opposite to early game junglers so you can generate massive EXP plus gold advantage. All right, this is Jordan R on the EUS server, and this is gold Elo, and this is Hecarim versus Talon. All right, so Hecarim. We love full clearing on Hecarim, but you know, as a junglers, we don't always default into the full clear mindset all the time, but I definitely do recommend is that it's like a really good baseline for you, especially since we're still learning the game in gold. Where would I path through this game? We got a set top. We got a Morgana Jhin bot. Bot's going to be definitely very chaotic. This is going to be a hardcore poke lane. I think pathing bot here would be good for pretty free kills. And again, I always apply the mindset of in gold, junglers most likely start bot side because they love the leash. So if we were to start top side and path bot, we're going to be free reign to kill bot. And I think bot's going to be potentially a bit easier to kill unless they might like heavy trade and stack up a huge wave, then it might be ungankable. But I want to have that option. So I'll path red this. I'll just start red this game simply and just path bot. Let's see what Mr. Jordan does. Good. I like this path a lot. Fantastic. Ooh, enemy jungler actually starts blue this game, does he? Ooh, this breaks our narrative of gold a little bit here, guys. All right, moving down. Good. Clearing. So do we need to be identifying that we actually match in the Talon? Bot's heavy trading, as expected. This is pretty chaotic. I can't believe that our bot lane just won that 2v2. This is awesome. Morgana's a beast. Hitting these Qs. Look at this TF roam. Wow. I love the pressure from his team here. Everyone's helping bot this game. Everyone's identifying bot as the win condition. I love this. All right, but Talon obviously is there. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit expected. So the question, I mean, always the mindset is we got to take responsibility for our teammates' deaths as junglers. Is it realistic to know that like something's going to happen? Bot, do we need to skip our camps? Obviously, he's opted for the 2 points Q. So really, as Hecarim here, you can't really help. We've just got to get level 4, get his E. But yeah, just be pinging Talons here. That's all you can really do here, to be honest. So yeah, a bit unfortunate here, but you know, Jordan should be identifying that Talon's obviously pathing bot, and there's going to be action here. So that's a bit unfortunate, but again, we have to get level 4. What's happening with the bot wave? So we know Talon's probably on his Krugs here. Looking for a mid gank. I would be thinking probably to protect bot here a little bit. Talon could come to gank this, but Talon got really low, so maybe not. So I think this is fine. But again, I would be considering right now that, you know, maybe my bot lane just wants to reset ASAP. Let's look at the execution of this gank, the crocodile mindset. So Veigar has gotten the waving completely, which always makes ganks a lot lower percentage. I think he should be approaching from this angle as well. It just gives you a better E knockback. Obviously, the Veigar will just flash the E. Like, you might just trade flashes anyway, but yeah, as long as we don't die here, good. Just double crab the Talon because we know that he's still bot side. Good. Okay. He obviously recalled. Okay, looks like Jordan might be a bit confused here. We look at top. Okay, we're looking to help top. I like this. Remember, Talon's around top, so we might not be able to do anything here. Recall on 1,000, basically 1,100 gold. Gets Sheen boots, good. And we just want to clear from top to bot again. Okay. This is good. Pretty standard Hecarim game. And yeah, it looks like that Jordan's identifying his win condition pretty well here. He just straight up does dragon. Why do we have permission to do dragon? So we know that Talon's most likely bot side. Okay, I think this might be okay. I mean, Morgana's coming to help, I guess. I don't know. I think this dragon might be a little bit coin flippy. Talon could easily just hop over this warrior, ignite him, and then he dies. All right, I think that's fine. I think the key learnings here, I think he went down to path towards the correct lane this game. A+ for me, and that's it. Bot's gonna be super chaotic. It maybe could ping for his team. All right, Judgmental says he should lose Raptors. Talon knew Hecarim is off tempo. Yeah, that is something to consider for sure. So you're saying that he should stay on the map, and Talon would take his Raptors. So remember, the Krugs will spawn around 4 minutes 20 seconds, and then his Raptors will spawn around 4 minutes 50 seconds. Yeah, something to consider, but it's not really something I'll think about again in gold because junglers don't really do that to him. But yeah, that is a very good point as well. Maybe he goes straight to Raptors out of base or something like that, but yeah. I mean, what is Hecarim going to do? Is he going to go straight bot side out of base with that information? He could easily just come and defend his Raptors here, you know what I mean? All right, that's it for our YFJC today here, guys.